Area 51 has become active again. The engineers of this mysterious place made themselves known again when a Pentagon spokesman announced the creation of new anti-gravity engines. Such high-profile news could not go unnoticed because scientists already have prototypes of fighter jets flying on these engines. One of them is a modified version of the TR-3B Black Manta. The Manta, with its unusual shape, was previously thought to be a real UFO created by humans, but it would be more accurate to call it a celestial aircraft carrier. This aircraft is a triangular aerospace platform about 620 feet long and 330 feet wide. This strange shape was not chosen by chance, as it makes it completely silent thanks to the use of unique aerodynamic technologies.
What it might look like, it's to describe a vision more than anything else. It's to put something tangible in people's minds.
The engine of the Manta uses mercury, which is pressurized under high pressure using nuclear energy to create acceleration. As a result, a specific zone is formed that creates an anti-gravity field around the aircraft. Get ready for some complicated terminology. The basis of its propulsion system is an electromagnetic coil that generates an electromagnetic drive that interacts with the Higgs-Boson field at the quantum level. If you don't understand anything, it doesn't matter. Just believe that this is a really awesome thing. Thanks to this engine, this anti-gravity aircraft does not use conventional turbine or rocket accelerators. Instead, a propulsion system is used that creates thrust by generating plasma. The engineers of Area 51 began to develop this technology in the second half of the 20th century after World War II, namely in a secret U.S. project known as Operation Paperclip. The purpose of the operation was to gain as much advantage as possible in the technology race. This means that the United States has been studying anti-gravity technology for almost 70 years, and now we finally see the result of this research in the Black Manta project. Or rather, its engine. But what makes this engine stand out so much? Does it offer any significant advantages? In fact, yes, and a lot.
That the Air Force wanted a stealthy fighter. It was also clear that they wanted an airplane that would supercruise, in other words, run supersonically without lighting off the afterburners.
Anti-gravity represents a huge interest for both the military and scientists. For example, it's possible to reduce the weight of an airplane with the help of an electromagnetic traction to zero, increasing the speed of a fighter jet to an unprecedented Mach 5. This is more than 4,350 miles per hour. In addition, the anti-gravity engine does not emit any noticeable noise. And as we know, stealth is the main weapon in our time. According to experts, the Black Manta can perform high-speed maneuvers, including perfect right-angle turns and hyperspeed along all three axes. No wonder NASA, the U.S. Air Force, and Lockheed Martin have invested in this technology. However, there is a bit of mystery in this story. In the early 90s, Chinese-American physicist Ning Li published a series of controversial articles that highlighted the theory of anti-gravity. At the time, there was no close attention to her, and the media ridiculed her theories rather than showing real interest. 10 years later, in 2001, Ning Li was summoned to negotiations in the United States, where she received a contract with the Department of Defense to fund experiments based on her theories. It's suspicious. But even more surprising is the fact that in 2004, Ning Li disappeared without a trace, which caused a flood of conspiracy theories. Where did the scientist disappear to? What were those theories about anti-gravity, and are they related to the creation of the Black Manta? We'll not get answers. And while the TR-3B remains a mystery, let's take a look at a more realistic fighter, even though the price of this aircraft creates an anti-gravity field around taxpayers' money. This is a new $16 billion F-22 Raptor modernization that's currently undergoing flight tests. The F-22 Raptor has become one of those fighters that literally rewrote history and changed the balance of power. It not only entered the battlefield, but also opened a new era in air combat. Even at the time of its appearance, it was so unique that absolutely all advanced countries began to develop ways to counter it. But they never found them, because with each modernization, the Raptor becomes stronger and stronger.
It's going to be the backbone airplane for hauling freight. It is going to be the muscle part of sustained forces.
Let's talk about what $16 billion was spent on and what exactly was changed during the largest scale reconstruction that's been going on since 2018. Since the first advanced stealth technology was improved, the new F-22 is equipped with unique hidden fuel tanks and suspended sensor units, which together have made it possible to achieve a new level of stealth. Each detail, each line of the Raptor is carefully designed to dissipate radio waves. A special radio-absorbing coating additionally hides it from electronic surveillance, and thus it always remains out of the range of detection of enemy missiles. But this is only the beginning, because the second most important improvement is speed.
We were really building a fighter for the 21st century that could take on all of the advanced threats.
All American production was involved in the process of improving the F-22. It's not received an anti-gravity engine yet, but instead it's been given the most powerful turbine engine in history. The modernization of the propulsion system alone cost the United States $10 billion, and a significant portion of the funds was directed to the General Electric Company, which has already revolutionized the aviation industry. This company has recently successfully demonstrated an advanced jet propulsion system that allows accelerating both fighters and missiles to hypersonic speeds. Simply put, thanks to the new engine, U.S. fighters will be able to reach speeds of more than 2,250 miles per hour, perhaps even without afterburner. Imagine what the invincible F-22 will be capable of.
You walk around the airplane, everywhere you look, what you see is something that's designed to do the job in the most efficient and effective way, and no wasted space, no wasted capability. It's truly an airplane.
High speed in air combat makes it possible to effectively respond to any threats, enter the battle, and importantly, leave it at your own discretion. This speed, combined with its invisibility, makes it a ghost on the battlefield, invisible and silent until it's too late. At the same time, the afterburner of the Raptor generates more power than the legendary SR-71, which, by the way, is the fastest aircraft in history. But we've not mentioned the improvements in intelligence, data transmission, and control technologies, which cost at least $3.5 billion. In addition, it was planned to install a modernization to launch a new unique missile on this particular aircraft, but so far the missile is only being tested, and very successfully, and we have to tell you about it. Over the past month, the United States has been testing a new hypersonic weapon that no potential adversary can match. Last Sunday, the U.S. Air Force conducted a test launch of the AGM-183A rapid response aircraft weapon over the Pacific Ocean.
We go through a lot of tests to make sure everything's working well.
The launch was conducted from a B-52H Stratofortress bomber off the coast of California. This time, after the missile separated from the aircraft, it reached hypersonic speeds, 5 times more than the speed of sound. Then the missile successfully followed the specified trajectory and hit the target. The recorded indicators showed that each test item was successfully achieved. The AGM-183 hypersonic missile is one of the most important defense projects in the United States. The system consists of a solid propellant air-launched missile equipped with a hypersonic booster with a tactical boost glide rocket engine. Importantly, this engine copies the one installed on the new F-22. This missile was conceived as the first operational hypersonic weapon in America, but after a series of failed tests, its future was in doubt, but now it can provide the United States with unique and unrivaled attack capabilities.
Now, of course, fire control systems are rather complicated and they're rather expensive, and consequently, a great premium was placed by Dr. McLean on keeping the fire control system in the rocket very simple and very inexpensive.
The AGM-183 is based on the Common Hypersonic Glide Body project, the aim of which is to develop a universal combat missile that can hit absolutely all available targets, bypassing any air defense system. And it seems that their goal has been achieved. Currently, the most advanced defenses can shoot down missiles flying at speeds of no more than 3,100 miles an hour, while the AGM-183A reaches speeds of more than 4,200 miles per hour. Such a missile is impossible to shoot down, and it's also extremely accurate and powerful. It's planned to purchase at least 8 full-fledged AGM-183A prototypes, which will undergo flight and combat tests, after which the missile will be installed on the modernized F-22 Raptor. With the use of such missiles, the enemy will have no desire to show aggression at all, and the situation in the current political arena will change dramatically. Imagine an aircraft capable of flying at 5 times the speed of sound. This isn't a scene from science fiction, but a reality we're steadily approaching. Hypersonic travel is becoming more attainable, but what lies behind these revolutionary technologies? And is the world ready for this new era of high-speed travel? Could it be that hypersonic planes will become a critical element of national security in the coming decades? The answer may be closer than you think, and the SR-91 Aurora aircraft, rumored to have undergone upgrades by Elon Musk, might hold the key to this future.
It will operate in tomorrow's high-end threat environment, and it will enable America to outmaneuver, to outpace, and to outmatch our adversaries. It will deter aggression.
The SR-91 Aurora isn't just another aircraft, it's a revolutionary hypersonic vehicle that promises to transform the very nature of air travel and military operations. Although its existence has long been shrouded in secrecy, rumors about its capabilities have circulated since the 1980s. Imagine this aircraft reaching speeds exceeding Mach 5, over 3,700 miles per hour. Such a pace would allow the SR-91 to cross the Atlantic Ocean in under an hour. But now, with Elon Musk reportedly involved in the modernization of this aircraft, the scale of its development could reach new heights. Musk, known for his ambitious projects with SpaceX and Tesla, views the SR-91 as a platform to test cutting-edge hypersonic technologies. His vision goes beyond just improving speed and efficiency. He aims to bring hypersonic travel to the commercial market. In this video, we'll take a detailed look at how the SR-91 Aurora could become the symbol of a new era in aviation and the key role Elon Musk plays in its enhancement.
What it might look like, it's to describe a vision more than anything else. It's to put something tangible in people's minds as to what.
Hypersonic technologies face several serious challenges, with the primary one being the impact of extreme speeds on the aircraft. For example, when traveling at speeds exceeding Mach 5, approximately 3,830 miles per hour, the surface temperature of the vehicle can reach 980 degrees Celsius or higher. Standard materials used in modern military aircraft cannot withstand such heat, which creates the need for new, heat-resistant composites that can endure these extreme conditions without losing strength. Another significant challenge is the power systems. Traditional turbojet engines cannot sustain stable operation at these speeds due to excessive temperatures and pressure inside the engine. For instance, the F-119 turbojet engine used in the F-22 Raptor can achieve speeds of around Mach 2.25. But its design wouldn't withstand the demands of hypersonic speeds. For projects like the SR-91, hypersonic scramjet engines are being considered. These engines are capable of functioning at speeds beyond Mach 5, making them ideal for such high-speed applications.
Biggest thing I've seen as far as aviation.
Another challenge is navigation. Hypersonic flights pose massive difficulties when it comes to precise control. Traditional navigation systems lack the required accuracy at such high speeds, which significantly increases errors in trajectory calculations and delays in control system responses. As the world faces new challenges in national security, reaction speed and mobility have become critical factors. This is why developing hypersonic aircraft is of strategic importance for defense. The SR-91 Aurora, with its potential for lightning-fast delivery of information, munitions, or even conducting reconnaissance missions, could become a key tool in maintaining the U.S. technological edge amidst growing international competition. The story of the SR-91 Aurora begins in the post-Cold War era, when the United States sought new ways to surpass potential rivals in the airspace. According to unconfirmed reports, the first tests of this aircraft took place in the 1990s, but its exact capabilities remain classified to this day. However, it's believed that the Aurora was intended to replace the legendary SR-71 Blackbird, a spy plane capable of reaching speeds of Mach 3.2, about 2,170 miles per hour. The SR-91 Aurora is not just an aviation legend, but one of the most mysterious projects of the U.S. Air Force. Its design reflects cutting-edge advancements in aerospace engineering, though its precise technical specifications remain mostly classified. Estimates suggest that the aircraft is about 130 feet long with a wingspan of 65 feet. It features a wedge-shaped design that minimizes aerodynamic drag at hypersonic speeds exceeding Mach 5, more than 3,720 miles per hour. The plane is also believed to be capable of reaching altitudes above 98,400 feet, making it nearly invisible to enemy radar systems.
The advantages to the wing design, to the flying wing design over a traditional aircraft is the replacement of that fuselage with more wing. So that creates a bigger surface area of wing, which translates into more lift.
Particular attention is drawn to the hypersonic engine of the SR-91 Aurora. It's believed that the Aurora is equipped with a scramjet engine capable of operating at speeds exceeding Mach 5, where traditional turbojet engines fail due to excessive heating. For comparison, a conventional jet engine reaches temperatures of around 1,110 degrees Fahrenheit, while the Aurora's body can heat up to 3,630 degrees Fahrenheit during flight due to air friction. To withstand such extreme conditions, the aircraft uses special materials based on titanium or carbon, which can handle these temperatures. These materials not only enable the plane to endure the unusual conditions of hypersonic flight, but also improve its maneuverability. Furthermore, Elon Musk plans to use technologies from SpaceX to develop next-generation engines that will run on liquid methane and oxygen. This will significantly reduce the weight of the fuel system and increase the aircraft's range. Another important aspect is autonomy. Elon Musk is a strong advocate of artificial intelligence, and he plans to integrate an automated flight control system into the SR-91. This will not only make flights safer, but also enable the SR-91 to carry out missions without a pilot. Such a control system will allow the aircraft to avoid enemy detection systems and conduct reconnaissance missions at hypersonic speeds.
The wire takes inputs from the pilot and other aircraft sensors, feeds them into a series of computers, which then produce an output to a hydraulic actuator, which moves the flight controls for it.
Conspiracy theories have inevitably surrounded the SR-91 Aurora. One of the most well-known stories involves its alleged testing at Area 51, the secret U.S. military base. Witnesses have repeatedly reported seeing strange phenomena in the sky, which they mistook for UFOs. Some experts believe these sightings could actually be linked to the testing of the Aurora. There are even suggestions that the technologies used to build this aircraft were borrowed from extraterrestrial crafts, possibly recovered in Roswell in 1947. While this remains purely speculative, for many conspiracy enthusiasts, it adds an extra layer of mystery to the Aurora project. Returning to the modernization efforts, one of Musk's most impressive proposals is the use of a new engine cooling system. Traditionally, at hypersonic speeds, engine temperatures can reach thousands of degrees, posing a serious threat to their reliability. Musk suggests using liquid nitrogen for rapid cooling during flight, which would extend the engine's lifespan and prevent overheating. Additionally, this technology would allow the aircraft to stay airborne for longer periods, significantly boosting its combat effectiveness. Another revolutionary aspect is the improvement of aerodynamics. By utilizing special composite materials, Musk plans to make the SR-91's body smoother, reducing air resistance. As a result, the aircraft could reach speeds of up to Mach 8, around 6,100 miles per hour. This would make the SR-91 the fastest aircraft in the world, capable of reaching any point on the planet in just a few hours. The SR-91 Aurora is more than just another military aircraft. It's a platform that could revolutionize our understanding of air transport and combat operations. With Elon Musk's involvement in its modernization, this aircraft is set to become a symbol of a new era in aviation. Innovative materials, cutting-edge engines, and autonomous control systems will make it not only fast, but also highly efficient and safe in combat situations.